I never envisioned an event like this happening in my life. While at a friend's house, I noticed that my wife Jessica didn't look like her usual self. While we were dancing, I inquired about her well-being. She started talking about something difficult for me to understand, moving quickly from one topic to another. I found myself unable to catch her words. After the dance, we moved to a quieter place, and Jessica told me that although she felt affection for me, she had feelings for others as well. In a hesitant tone, she asked for my consent to spend time alone with her former classmate Jason, who had attended the party and had managed to dance a few dances with her. This struck me as absurd, like the musings of an unhinged person, and I relayed my musings to her. Nevertheless, Jessica begged me to give her permission. For reasons I cannot explain, I finally agreed. When I asked where they would go, she pointed to a small house in the garden and asked me to watch her to make sure no one went in there. Like a zombie, I headed there. There was not a living soul around the house. So I stood behind the house, unnoticed, but I could see all the way to the house. It was a full moon night. I could see as well as day, so I could see everything inside the little house, the table, the couch, the flowers. And then I saw Jessica, followed by Jason. They were holding hands. When they entered the house, it was like a movie. It was like a slow-motion movie. About 20 minutes later, as they were leaving the house, Jason kissed Jessica goodbye and went back to his guests, and she stayed behind. Jessica noticed me and beckoned me over to her. She kissed me, thanked me for letting them be alone, and told me I was the best husband ever. We stayed in the house for half an hour, and when the guests entered the house to continue the banquet, we discreetly dispersed to our homes. So there was no quarrel between Jessica and me. Although at first I was afraid of it, I thought I was doing the wrong thing. We love and respect each other. The thought of divorce never even crossed our minds. But sometimes Jessica wants to be with someone else, so what's wrong with that? I'm not without sin, and Jessica doesn't know much about me, although I will eventually tell her all my secrets.